Episode 9 of Only Murders in the Building feels like the beginning of the end. After all the chaos, clues, and comedy this season, everything starts to come together, but not without a little heartbreak first. They have 19 days to leave the Arconia, their suspects are running, and the trio is slowly breaking apart. This episode is about letting go and realizing that even when life changes, the bonds we make still matter. The episode begins with Mabel, Charles, and Oliver cornering Randall, the new doorman, after spotting him in the bird cam footage on the night Lestr died. He denies it, and then he runs.
After you.
Quick, catch him!
I can't. I still have blisters from my Linda Lavin boots.
I'm not wearing underwear.
I certainly can't run in these things.
Honestly, I can't believe this has never happened to us before.
The trio has solved multiple murder cases without ever having to run after a suspect. And now, suddenly, they're chasing someone through the Arconia. It's classic Only Murders humor, but also a perfect metaphor. They're not just chasing a suspect. They're chasing closure, answers, and time. Randall escaping doesn't just slow the case. It deflates them emotionally. For the first time, they look defeated and don't know what to do next. As days pass, everyone starts coping in their own way. Oliver refuses to pack his stuff, almost as if not packing means the end won't come. The Arconia has always been his stage, and leaving it feels like closing the curtain on his life. Charles, on the other hand, tries to look forward, but in a way that's just as sad. He browses through senior living facilities online, searching for comfort, but finding loneliness. His fear isn't about losing the building. It's about losing connection, losing his friends, and fading into the background. And then there's Mabel. She's the youngest of the group, with her whole life ahead of her, yet even she feels stuck. Out of frustration, she texts Jay Flug and agrees to his offer, a trip to the Maldives. It's her way of escaping, not from the case, but from the constant cycle of loss and uncertainty.
I did get offered to go yachting with Jay Flug.
Excuse me? I feel like my daughter just told me she's hopping on a pole.
I've been saying no because, of course, but I am curious to see if there is a good guy in there.
But Only Murders never stays down for long. When Mabel meets Detective Williams for drinks in the underground casino, the mystery reignites. Williams can't believe Mabel would give up, and their conversation is interrupted by a small, almost invisible detail, a footprint on the carpet. That single mark leads them to a secret passage built into the casino wall. Inside the hidden corridor, they find an old framed photo of Cuba, which Randall was pretending to be at. They realize that the tunnel connects the Arconia to the dry cleaners where Nikki's body was found. Meanwhile, Charles and Oliver face something much more personal, the slow goodbye to their friendship. Oliver feels abandoned. He thinks Charles is already moving on, finding new hobbies and new people, leaving behind everything they built together. Charles, meanwhile, just doesn't know how to handle loss. He avoids packing, avoids talking, and avoids feeling. It's funny, yet deeply human. When they finally talk it out, it's one of the most heartfelt moments of the episode.
You and Mabel both have someplace to go after this. Someone will take you in. You're married.
Right. You know, of all my show-stopping productions, this podcast was my favorite. And some of that has to do with you.
They both admit what they were too proud to say, that they don't want to say goodbye. The podcast, the friendship, and the adventures are all they have left that makes them feel alive. Charles hands Oliver a piece of the Arconia, a doorknob from his apartment, a small but powerful symbol. It represents memory, connection, and the idea that even when places disappear, the people who shared them stay with us. Then, just as everything feels hopeless, Robot Lestr saves the day in the most unexpected way. Randall gets caught again, but still insists he didn't kill Lestr. He admits that Lestr told him to hide the bloody elevator crank to protect him. And then, in one of the episode's most creative moments, Robot Lestr projects a video showing Lestr clutching the elevator crank, telling Randall he's going to be a good doorman, passing the torch, literally and symbolically.
Who hurt you?
It's It's not my blood. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I couldn't let that mobster take down my building. I've been looking the other way too long.
Lester, did you kill somebody?
It's heartbreaking and beautiful. The crank, which we've seen all season, transforms from a murder weapon into a symbol of duty, legacy, and sacrifice. Lestr wasn't killed out of greed or revenge. He died protecting others, even the man who replaced him. With new evidence in hand, the gang regains their spark. And just when it feels like they've hit a dead end again, Howard, the ever-overlooked neighbor, notices something small but crucial, a scuff mark next to Mabel's fridge. Everyone thought Robot Lestr caused it, but Howard recognizes it instantly. It's a mark made by a specific model of mobility scooter, something his late mother used to have. That small, oddly personal detail breaks open the final clue. The episode ends on a classic only murders cliffhanger. The trio marches to the dry cleaners, following Howard's discovery, and accuses the Caccimelio grandmother of stealing the missing finger, the same finger that has caused chaos all season. She curses at them in Italian, leaving us stunned and waiting for answers. It's both hilarious and menacing, a perfect ending for a penultimate episode. Episode 9 is a deeply emotional bridge between loss and revelation. The trio's world is changing. Their home might be gone, their friendships tested, but their spirit still remains. It's a story about aging, grief, and the strange ways people cope with change. But it's also about persistence, about refusing to let go of what matters, even when everything feels like it's slipping away. In the end, the trio proves once again that no matter how many times life tears them apart, they'll always come back together to solve one more mystery. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.